Right, boys, come along. It's museum time. We're going to do something educational for once.
Just saying.
Eddie, if any of them try touching you, you have permission to zap them.
Get lost. Sorry, no time to talk. Always nice to see you.
So, get lost, no time to talk, and nice to see me. Schizophrenic much? Okay, so we have a few epic quests. Number 1. Find a feckin' teddy bear. Which, to be honest, I'm not sure where. Oh, all this questing makes me parched. The purified stuff just doesn't have the same bitty aftertaste. And I didn't bring any Sierra Madre martinis with me, so...
Hey.
Hi, Raquel, how you doing?
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you.
What about the
These
robot?
are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them.
I'm not really bothered about Raul, but the robot I do bother about. Alright, but Pearl said you have a
Long
bug
story
problem.
short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
Yeah, I can handle a few ants.
Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
That sounds fun. Oh, who am I kidding? It sounds like hell. Are any of these airport facilities still in use? You know, can we actually get in here? That answers my question. Also, will somebody please send me to the medic so I can stitch the shrapnel out of my arm? What's this museum? Nope.
Hello.
Hello, small child. Don't bother me, I'm doing adult things. I'm going to a museum. What is an adult thing to do? Pearl's barracks, small child, another small child. That's the schoolhouse. Oh, and here we are, back for the useless effing doctor. Hello? Anybody in here? Nobody at all.
Keeping quiet, unless my creaky knees
Yep, we're just going to borrow this book and have a read through it.
give us away.
Well, at least this place has lots of free literature. Aha! A workshop. With absolutely nothing fucking useful in it. You never know when you need a howitzer firing mechanism. Museum, at last. Ooh, very... Yoink. I'll keep Housey pleased.
What?
Hello, small child.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
Who are you?
Me? I'm Pete, keeper of the story.
You're 3 foot
I
tall.
know I seem kind of young. I was the apprentice keeper of the story until a couple months ago. But old Keeper Don, well, whiskey and landmines don't go together. So it's up to me. I bet you want to know everything about us.
Anything I can do to help?
Over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy to see your kind running around Nellis.
Yeah, tell me all about you
Wonderful.
people.
I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Sure.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale.
This should be fun. There's BBs bloody everywhere here.
Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived
Oh,
underground. Everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade.
Oh, they suck. 34. Mm-hmm. Continue. I see explosions. Child. Don't tell me you've forgotten the bloody words.
Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns.
You've told
but
me
the
this
Overseer
bit.
Wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade.
Oh, here we go.
We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis.
Okay.
Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways.
Oh, thanks.
Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one.
What bomber?
And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know. Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions.
Yeah.
Ask away.
You left a perfectly safe vault.
So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns. But the Overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones.
Mm-hmm.
I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
Yeah, any detonation with a yield of less than half a ton of TNT is quite boring.
Exactly. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But besides that, it's a heck with nitpicky restrictions. Anything else you want to know?
So, Nellis was empty when you found it?
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
Whereas your people had brought Geiger counters with them from the vault.
That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav, an outsider. Anything else you want to know?
Watch it, kid. So, how did you survive totally cut off from the world?
Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops.
Very ingenious.
Thank you. Our self-sufficiency is a point of pride. Anything else you want to know?
How did you get howitzers into an Air Force base?
You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland.
That howitzer battery is a monument to the grit and resolve of your people and other such compliments.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know?
So, how did it teach you to fly with no aircraft?
Once we restore power, we learned that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We used them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry.
Oh, don't worry, I have enough fucking simulators, like, inflicted on me. Though flying does sound fun and poetic.
That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free, so... words can't do it justice. Anything else you want to know?
So, where did you find an old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
You could attach a ballister plane and then haul it there for repairs.
Yes. In fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do. You should go talk to him. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice.
Yeah, just don't go throwing artillery in the middle of the house.
Bye.
It will seriously mess up the museum. Oh yeah. Let's walk away before he notices we've borrowed his snow globe. Anything up here? Absolutely nothing. Biodiesel. That's a lot of corn. Let's not cause an explosion in here. That would go down badly. If we're getting hit by a nuke, the place isn't in that bad a condition. It's been a neutron bomb. Low explosives, high radiation. Alrighty then. This is the mess hall. Those are the pods.
I can take care of that robot problem for you. Just saying.
People here really aren't very nice, are they? Hey.
Hungry for grub?
Got any med kits?
Here's...
Oh yeah, you'll sell me food, but not any fucking doctor's bags. Raul, what's your take?
I can't believe we were allowed inside the Lucky 38. That place has been a legend since before the war.
Yeah. Okay, best make use of your skills anyway.
I'm not much use besides being a portable encyclopedia, really. I guess you could use me as a pack Brahmin. But my knees aren't so good anymore.
You gotta have some skills.
That's nice of you to say, boss. But I'm an old man. Not much use to anybody anymore. Time was. I was a pretty good shot with a pistol. I guess I'm still half decent. These old bones aren't much use in hand-to-hand fighting, though. I can also do maintenance work on your stuff. I don't have the supplies for a real repair job, but I can keep your gear working longer.
Yeah, lots of older people are still useful to our friends and communities.
Yeah, maybe you can introduce them to me, if we find them, because I've never met one.
Yeah, whatever. Jesus, you're grouchy. Is there anything in here which... you know... Ooh,
Yeah?
hello. Any munitions?
Sure. Pearl gave the green light. Take a look at the manifest.
Bingo! A grenade machine gun. Right. Wait, didn't we read a note which said it was from... you know, a gun runner's thing went stray somewhere over here? Okay. Calville Bay, nope. Jacobstown, nope. Old Lady Gibson. Hey, Raul, you had one up there. No idea what that's about. We got that one. Repcon headquarters. Searchlight. Damn, I'm sure there was meant to be... I read something about one being somewhere here in the Boomer's base. Oh well. Maybe they have hidden one somewhere over here. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've just found it. It's a fucking mini nuke launcher. Eddie, keep hold of the mini nuke launcher. Oh, and the big fucking rocket launcher of doom. As well. Okay, quietly move away.
I can't believe we may see the super fortress built in my lifetime.
Nobody's noticed. Moving away quickly. Quicker. Wrong way. And we got it. Bingo. Idiots. Alright, who do we have? Jack.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us.
Yep, so what do you do here?
Me? I work with Loyal. Mostly electronics work and robotics. Keeping the old technologies alive, right?
So what can you tell me about Loyal?
Loyal's a great man, but he's getting on in years. So a younger's got to learn everything he knows. That'd be me. The man knows how to fix and build just about everything that was ever made. It's not easy keeping up with him.
I'm looking for ways to help out. Anything come to mind?
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
A personal matter, eh? I bet there's a girl involved with a handsome man like you.
You think I'm handsome? Wow. I wonder if she does too.
So tell me about the dame.
There's an outpost near here. The signs say, Crimson Caravan. It seems like they carry things to and fro for people out there. Well, every once in a while, I watch the outpost through one of the spotter's binoculars. And sometimes there's this girl there. This special girl. And sometimes it's like she's watching me back with her binoculars. Except she's probably just watching Nellis. I haven't tried waving.
Well, maybe I could talk to her. What does she look like?
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me?
Alright.
Oh,
Jesus,
geez.
boy, Jesus.
I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
I'll look into it. Strange things have happened.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
Okay. Go get...
I hear... You're going to help us. I hope you're up for the task. I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please.
Yeah, whatever, Willie Nelson. Anyway, apparently Raquel says you have some giant bug-killing gun.
I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants.
Anything over 22,000 hertz or at 150 or more decibels should do the trick.
Hot damn, you're right! It's a matter of boosting across those thresholds, not exact amplitude. You're smarter than you look.
Oh, F off.
Just so happens I was testing it at 24,000 hertz, so it should be good to go. Place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
Oh, goody.
What is it, outsider?
Yeah, I'm looking for ways of making myself useful.
If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways.
I passed by Helios 1, maybe they have parts there.
Are you talking about that damn bright light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally? I was wondering what the hell that was.
That
If
might
they've
be
got
me,
the parts,
sorry.
Bring them on back. We need to get the array back up and charging.
Let's talk about something else.
All right?
Can I get a code to use the VR pods?
No, those aren't for outsiders to use. Leave them alone.
I'm generally interested in your people's history. What are the pods for?
Well, if you genuinely care so much, they're flight simulators. If you don't know our history yet, you should see Pete and get the tour. We dream to one day rule the skies.
I need to get going. Right.
That's a good thing to see, huh, boss?
What, the crusty old guy?
That loyal guy. He's getting up there in years, but he still finds a way to make himself useful to his people. If you ask me, that's better than withering away all alone or holding on to some faded piece of glory from your past.
Loyal's using his years of knowledge to help his tribe. I think it's a noble goal, my friend.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
What's on your mind?
Old history, boss. I grew up in a place called Hidalgo Ranch, just outside Mexico City. It wasn't much, just a bit of a farm, with a house for 3 generations of Tejadas. I wasn't the best behaved kid. I was quick with my hands, with a pistol or a wrench, and I wasn't afraid to get into fights over it. I never killed anybody, but I had my share of run-ins with the police. Mostly my family kept me in line. This was before the war. We were far enough away from Mexico City when the bombs fell that we missed the worst of it. But things got bad quick.
Go on.
Just a few days after Mexico City was vaporized, refugees started pouring down the road to our ranch. We helped who we could, but there were so many. Eventually, my father started turning people away before we ran out of food. Things got violent. My father and I got our guns, and we drove them off.
What happened then?
About 24 men came back in the night after we'd gone to sleep. They set fire to the ranch house and barred the doors from the outside. My whole family was trapped inside. I smelt the smoke, and I got myself and my little sister Rafaela out through a window. But everyone else, my parents, my grandmother, my 2 brothers, and 2 of my sisters, all died.
Shit.
Rafaela and I ran. We were pursued by some of the men who attacked our home, but I was always a good shot. The ones who came after us, I killed. The rest, I left be. I had to take care of Rafaela, not throw my life away on revenge.
Yeah. You can't think it was your fault. No one could stand against a dozen armed men all alone.
I know that, boss. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm just getting sentimental in my old age. Anyways, forget it. Just wanted that off my chest.
Jeez. Oh well. First things first. Let's grab that weapon we read about. Raul, why did you never mention the super gun that's possibly hidden somewhere in their back office? Oh Christ, now I'm irradiated. Oh, and it's probably not a good idea to stay next to the giant irradiated hole. Run, 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 run very quickly. Oh fuck, why did I think this was a good idea? The super mutants are practicing the marching skills, looking very good, gentlemen, very good. I see some discipline. Oh, the fire's no longer on. Okay, somewhere in your back room it said a little foot locker. Aha! Gun runners, keep out. Paciencia. Jesus. This thing's awesome. And it's got a custom-built Mexico flag on the back. Now we want to get to... Where's Novak gone? Novak, bingo. Probably should finally... Is that naked dude again? Let's go visit the dodgy doctor. Where the heck is she? Ah, she's down here. And... I'm not going to ask.
What can I do for you?
Just
That's
patch me
not
up.
so bad. I'll have you looking as good as new. I mean, what are the chances of me botching another routine procedure in the same day?
Just
Alright, I'll just get
do it. Thank you for de-shrapneling my arm, but you know what? I'm gonna flush out my own radiation. Ah, purified water. Go on, Raul. That's somebody I think we should meet. And besides, it's on the way to Helios 1, so... Definitely not Cliff Briscoe. Never enter his bungalow. It's a weird, horrible place. Here's the man. Just going to have a flick through of his book. Thank you. Yeah.
Hey, welcome.
This man I've been told about. Maybe he could help you with your little problems. Yeah, got a new friend. Think we should speak to him. Or you could just go back to sleep, whatever you like.